it. So, how do I do this? It's been a while.
Holy shit. I'm almost there.
It's been, fuck. It's damn. It's been a while. Holy shit. Uh, uh. So I'm back, revamped. Uh. Here to tell a new saga, if you will.
Got his ass.
This one
Holy
is
shit.
this
Ooh.
story is a little different from a lot of the other stories that I have told on this channel. Uh, this one is a new saga in the Etherean storyline. This one is called Hope for All Things. This one is called Hope for All Things. And it starts where the last arc ended. And for a refresher, the last arc ended with the character, with the crew, Revan, Inferno, Sheridan, and all of them, you know, going back in time, back to the night, back to the day their lives changed forever. To live out their lives, to be normal. But a new sinister force has kidnapped and taken baby Madison, their sibling, their new sister, Chris Inferno, and Shane's new sister.
Holy shit.
Which we begin this new tale the day after.
Yeah.
So,
You know what I find it funny?
what?
You know how in co-op when we hit the boss of the old Tessie, he doesn't lose that much health.
Mm-hmm.
When I did it just now with solo, he literally takes a lot more damage than he does in
Alright,
co-op.
alright, hold on. I'm doing something right here.
What are you doing?
Well, if you go onto your YouTube, you'll see that I am live.
Oh.
I'm live. I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to tell a story.
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah, it's fine. You're fine. You're fine. And
And what's the story about anyway?
well, you'll hear it. You just gotta be quiet.
Okay.
So, Sheridan has become, queen of the Omniverse, allowing creation to do whatever they want. All of creation to do whatever they want, bound by only one rule and one rule of all.
Oh, there you go. I see it.
Creating a new a new era of peace. Chris and Inferno have agreed that they're stepping back. They are stepping back away from, being heroes, doing whatever it takes to get the job done. Revan finally gets to live his life, free of all the evils and all the corruption, with his lovely wife, his family. But that is not who our story is about this time. Not about Revan, not about Chris, and definitely not about Inferno. This new story and this new arc is all about Elizabeth, one of Revan's children, and Madison. Along these lines, along the way, they will uncover new things about themselves, new things about their family, and meet the progenitor of this new meet the progenitor of why the Kent family is so special. Shall we begin? So to preface this story is a lot darker in my mind. This story is something I have been working on for the last 7 months. And I will preface this, there's no love interest for this arc, at least for this new saga, at least for right now. I'm kind of pacing myself this time, taking time. But how do we begin? Well, we begin with a scream. A scream. Not just any scream, a mother's scream. Emily Kent has just woken up to seeing her child missing, her baby missing, her newly born infant missing. She has no idea where she went, no idea where to go, no idea who to remotely even call. That is until Revan, Chris, Inferno, Sheridan, and all the ones that have returned come to the room and see what happens. And Sheridan immediately realizes someone that has been banished long ago, erased from history, has resurfaced, has kind of weaved into this reality, and strategically, while everyone was asleep, stole and taken Madison. For what purposes? We don't know. Well, they don't know. This is where Sheridan asks Revan, do you want to help? Do you want to help find her? And Revan's like, No, I'm retired. I've done all I could. I've done everything I could to redeem myself. I cannot do this. I can't. I cannot be away. I cannot be away from my family again. That pain is too much. Sheridan, realizing that Revan is speaking the truth, speaking a sense of familiarity, a sense that he doesn't want to abandon his family. He doesn't want to live it up, as it says, let go of what he has now. What Revan, however, Revan suggests his daughter, Elizabeth, not Raven, not not Evelyn. No, he does Elizabeth. His hope, the hopeful, the hopeful, as she is called in the Etherean culture. And I will actually preface this by start playing games. Actually, while I do this, kind of got lost on me. Oh, but to preface this, Revan says, "Hey, you know, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore." My daughter, however, can help. At least a modicum of help. He tells her, you know, you are the best of us. You're the best of me, and you can do everything we can't. So, what you're gonna find your aunt, your great aunt, and preface this by saying this is how it is, this is how it's gonna be. And then you know, Evelyn, all the Kent sisters of Revan's children, all 7 of them tell Elizabeth that you are the hope of this family. You are the best of this family. For only you, the hopeful, can do this. So, Elizabeth, or Eliza, and Sheridan go talk. They talk for a little bit, you know, like I can't do this. I don't know what I'm not my father. I'm not strong enough to do this. And Sheridan looks at her and she's like, you'll do fine. Trust me, you're gonna do fine. Perfectly fine, actually. It's just, you have to watch out, because where she is at, I sensed the trail of the entire of this being. This being hasn't been seen in eons. Not just eons, but forever ago. And he is, in some ways, your opposite. You're a dark reflection of you. Instead of hope, he gives despair.
Ooh.
He is happy. He's never happy. He's never known love by his own family. And his powers have only grown. Grown for all the eons, all the millions and trillions of years that have passed in time. Across all the resets, all the timelines, all of them. He is your opposite. Now, Madison is a bit trickier to find. Was a little bit trickier to find, but I did find her. However, she is not the little bundle of joy we all held so long ago, just yesterday. You'll see. You'll see what she looks like. What they did to her. Because for us, time here is different. One day passed for us, maybe, but we don't know how long what time has passed for her. But you will need weapons. And luckily for you, you have been trained by the best. The greatest swordsman, the greatest fighter who has ever lived. Your father. So, what I'm gonna do is gift you a sword. It is a high-frequency blade, and it can cut through nearly anything. I will, as she does her god magic now, her god powers now, Sharon opens a portal to the void, as the void is connected to everything now, and has expanded across the omniverse. Eliza walks through the void portal, clear and comfy, as if but this place that she goes to is dark and dreary, very dreary to be precise. A bunch of medical equipment, a bunch of a project board, to be precise. As she enters the room, she sees a project board, of lab results of testing, and it's on a subject, a subject that is around 15 years old. 15 years old. She sees the blood splices, the bacteria, this like a purple vial on the ground. And it looks like this whole area is abandoned. This area is when I say abandoned, I mean, but it's not abandoned. It's someone's watching. Someone is watching her right now. So in the vial, in the in the vial, in this new reality she finds herself in, she reads the label. She reads a document on it, on what this vial is. The vial, and this vial isn't just a vial, it is a virus. Some might say it's a tyrant virus. Or shortened form, T-virus. Welcome to the Resident Evil multiverse section of the Omniverse. I hope to not get sued for this. Nah, who am I kidding? No one's gonna know about this or that. I'm fine. But, it is, she looks at the date, 1998. And she sees where she is at. Raccoon City. And so as she explores the facility, combing and, you know, doing what her father taught her, she comes across a door, a vault, really, that says, "Warning. Do not enter, or you will be shot. Shot, stabbed, or executed." She goes in anyway, because, well, no one's there, no one's around. And she sees a child of 15, hooked up with a bunch of the virus flooding into her, casually and like down to the millisecond, injecting her with the T virus, with this virus. And nothing is happening. Nothing is happening to her, at least on the outside. Her heart rates. She looks at it, and she looks at the heart rate monitor. You know, everything is perfectly normal. Everything is everything is normal about this girl. And then she starts unplugging, and then unplugging everything to get her out. But before she does that, the girl starts attacking her, scared out of her mind, thinking, you're not gonna take me back. You're not gonna take me. No more tests. No more tests. As she stabs Eliza in the face, mind you, stabs her in the face. Eliza sees her eyes. A very purple or magenta eye color. Then this is when she realizes, this is Madison. Madison is now 15 years old, even though a day ago she was just born. And she cries and realizes her great grandmother Emily never got to experience her newborn child's first steps, first everything, first words, first laugh, first birthday, first everything. But there is something else. But there is something she is noticing, and from her years of being with her father and coming across the dark denizens of the dark ether, she kind of sees it and kind of realizes, and she smells this virus, and she recognizes a few scents of it. It is not of this world. It is of dark ether origins. Yeah, that's how we're gonna. Yeah, no, that's how we're gonna get around it right there. It is a virus. So as they walk out, they kind of realize, like, oh, something's like, and then, Madison kind of sees uh, Eliza's face heal, like, like, incredibly fast, almost as fast as hers, almost as fast as her healing factor, which she got because of the T-virus. She got all the effects, all the benefits, but none of the withdrawals. Basically, she is a superhuman now. And the corporation is it's Umbrella adjacent. It's like a subsect of it, but eh. So far, we're gonna call it the company. And she realizes, she starts, she takes all the documents, everything that's there, test results, blood results, documents, anything that's on a flash drive, takes it with her, so that she can read everything that's happened, everything that will happen, everything that happened to her over the years. And then, like, a few hours pass. Like 3 to 5 hours have passed. Late early on. Madison, after, sleeping, at least having a safe place to sleep. For the... What?
I think when I used the Casimir, I just ended up teleporting to the boss arena again. I thought that passed it, but it did.
Let's see here. Not Revan. Madison. Madison has had a, for the first time in her life, had a normal sleep. Had normal sleep. No waking up. No being woken up. No interruptions. Really. Because Eliza's not a monster like those people. And mind you, she's had enough time. Like, she let Madison sleep so that she can read all those documents. All of those documents, and she's appalled. She's horrified at what they've done. Every type of virus that they've made, they injected her. It's insane. So, as they're sleeping, as they're doing everything they can, a voice is heard echoing throughout the city, kinda, but it's not coming from anywhere. It feels like it's right next to her. You didn't think I wouldn't be watching? Child, I know what you're doing. I know who you are. I know who you were the moment you landed in this realm. Daughter of the ghost of Etheria. Who are you? Who are you? As she said. You can call me Alistair. Alistair Devoid. And I know who you are, Miss Kent. Same as Madison. Who do you think took her? I'll be seeing you soon. As Alistair's voice disappears, Madison wakes up. You know, had a good sleep, had a good nap, had, 7 hours of sleep. And she tells her, you heard that voice, you heard the voice, didn't you? Yes, I did. I heard the voice. He's scary. I've been told he's really bad. Really bad. So as Eliza and Madison, get up, get ready, they see that the city is about to get nuked. And so, with the power of the Dark Ether they kind of phase walk out, so that they kind of phase walk to safety. Like, they teleport to safety about roughly 7 miles away. 7 or like 20 or 30 miles away. Just to be out of the blast radius. And then, so that is where we're gonna end this part. To set up everything, set up the villain, and that will be it. Welcome to the Adaptarian Saga. Or, as I like to call this, the Origins saga.
Very interesting.
And that will be it, and that will be all. Until next time, I'm signing off.